it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome. I apologize for sounding so congested. If you saw my last video and on my Facebook, follow me over on Facebook, you'll know that our whole house has been sick. So I've got a lot of congestion going on. So I do apologize for that ahead of time. But anyway, finally, it's, not feeling well. I haven't been able to get much done. I'm able to finally give you guys my Christmas house tour. Nothing like the last minute, right? But I had been thinking about this, and I felt a little overwhelmed this year getting my decorations up and everything. And I finally decided that, you know what, I'm going to start decorating before Thanksgiving. That is something I have never done in all my years. I just think that as I get older, I think I'm moving a lot slower. With the YouTube now, I want things to look nice for you guys as well. And I also want to do some different crafts and things like that. And I think I'm trying to do too much in such a short period of time. So what I'm going to do is next year I'm going to start a lot earlier than I normally do, and hopefully that'll work out better and you guys will be able to see this and give you time in case there's anything that you want to try to duplicate or go out and purchase or whatever. So with all that said, we are going to start out at the front door. We're going to do a daytime tour, and then I will do a nighttime tour starting at the front door as well. And also make sure you stay till the very end, because we had a nice little surprise in our neighborhood and I videoed it. So wait till the end and you'll see that as well. So friends, let's stop talking and let's get started. All right, my friends, so I am standing out in the front yard. I'm just kind of walking around to give you a view. The thing that I did this year that I did not do last year was put the wreaths in the window, the garland over the front door. That's all new this year. I did have the wreaths from years past because I used to do this, and they just had red bows, and I did change out the bows. So let's walk a little bit closer and I'll show you the bows. And I did update one of these little wreaths roll the other day, just to give it a little more character since it was on the front door. But I have this little tree here in this galvanized bucket that I got at Walmart. I got that last year. I did see them this year with the green instead of the red on it. And then I have that lantern there again. That's from Walmart. Added the little red and black bow. And as you can see my wreath there, they have the red and black buffalo check. And then here I have this little rug. I want to say, where did I get that rug? Aldi maybe? Last year? Or Walmart? Walmart or Aldi, I'm not 100% sure. And then there's the wreath on the door. I added, if you've seen my shopping haul from Hobby Lobby, you'll remember me with those deer antlers. So I put those on the wreath and just added some berries and some pine cones. And then over there I have, here's a close-up. These are a little bit smaller windows, so I have a smaller wreath in it. So friends, that is the outside. So let's head on in and check the inside out. Alright, we are walking into the foyer. I'm going to turn around and back up. That's a little sign that I have. I got at Aldi. That same place, it's the same spot I put it in last year. And then I have this wreath on the door. I got that at Walmart, and I just added, if you can see, I added I made the bows and just added them to the wreath just to kind of pull everything together. So we're going to go ahead and start over here in the living room. And this is our Christmas tree this year. And I apologize for the lighting. I will do a nighttime tour so you guys can see what it looks like at nighttime. Yeah, you can't really see it with the lights on. What I like about this tree, I got it at Costco. Let me see if you can tell. You see the colored lights? You can have it white colored, and then you can do it where it'll automatically switch back and forth. Can you see that? So this is our family tree. This has all of our family ornaments. The kids get ornaments every year from my parents, and then my nephew always gives us a family ornament. And there you can see all the fun ornaments. And this one is now my favorite. Since we lost our Opie girl a month ago, still struggling to deal with that one. So, yeah. Anyway, so that is the family tree. I absolutely love this tree. It's so fun. And then over here I just have a little sign that says "Tis the season." Added a few berries in that greenery, and that's about it. So here I just have the red and black buffalo check. And then over here I just have a small little Christmas tree with a tree collar and a little thing of beads. And my beautiful Opie girl at Christmas time last year waiting patiently to get her presents. And then up here is my shelf above the sofa. Again, the coordinating pillows. I did switch this up a tad bit this year. I had a different picture up there. I switched it between the bathroom and here. I did add a little bit more greenery tucked in the garland that I put up there. I added another lantern. So that is what that looks like. Oh, and I had those wooden arches and windows. They were not up there last year either. Alright, so let's head over to the dining room. And if you guys have been following me, you would have seen my tablescape. Sorry, you can see me in my mirror. And here is the tablescape. I absolutely love, love, love the way this turned out. And if you remember, I purchased some tree plates. And I did do a DIY on some chargers that I bought at the dollar store, and I just felt like it was too much on the table, so I just decided to stack the plates and kind of put them off on the side. So there you go. That is my tablescape. I absolutely love, love, love this. Everything here is from Hobby Lobby except for the garland. Close up, these deer are glittered. And then over here we just have the side table that was in the living room that I had to move because of the tree. We have Chase and our Opie girl's stocking. I had to put that out this year. Candles in the window, and just have some pictures from Christmas time. My parents and my niece and my nephews and my kids. Just a little bit of decor here. This little tree has some white lights in it. And then a picture of the boys. It's kind of hard to see because of the sun. The boys with Santa Claus. And then the boys there when they were all little. And then moving over here, I have this beautiful floral arrangement that I got at Home Goods. It was like all by itself. I absolutely love this thing. I thought it turned out beautiful, and I added a little sprig of berries in there to go and coordinate with everything else. And then there are those tree plates, like I said, that I had originally was planning on putting on the table, and I just think they look nice there, and I like the way they coordinate. I have this little sign down there. It says Farm Fresh Christmas Trees, and it really looks nice with that, so I'm really pleased with the way that ended up turning out. And then I have my balance scale there with some candles and some greenery, and I added, they're actually the little small mini wreaths, and I added some of that glittery berry, or it looks like frosted berry that I got at Hobby Lobby, and I just really, really love the way that looks. And then over here, I just have this deer with a wooden snowflake, and then a picture, it's hard to see with that sun, of my son with Chasey at Christmas time. Added some greenery and a berry. And that's what that looks like. The sideboard there. And I think that turned out really beautiful. Okay, and then we're going to head on over here to the little, what is this called? I don't even know. Baker's rack. This is where I used that picture that I got from Hobby Lobby. Added 2 trees that I got at Walmart, and a little bit of greenery. A little dough bowl with some greenery, berries, and some pine cones. And then just, I didn't know what to do with those 2 candles. I had them on a candle stick that I did not use, and I was like, what can I do with them? And that's all that I have there. And like I said, I will do a nighttime because it is really pretty in here at nighttime, all lit up. So let's head to the foyer and check out what we have going on in the foyer. So here, this container here, or jar, was on top of my entertainment center, and I have this big tree that I ended up putting up there, so I ended up putting that here, and I bought these gorgeous berries at Hobby Lobby. Aren't they beautiful? And then I added a little bit of that greenery in there with it. And then I just tied another buffalo check ribbon around it, made a little bow just to pull everything together from room to room. And then here I just have this little sign. I ended up, or sign, a little picture frame. I got that at Kohl's last year on clearance. And then I put in a picture of the boys with the doggies in it. And I really, really love the way that looks. So, back up and give you a view. And then we're going to go ahead and look at the little alcove thingy here. I don't know what you call this. I just have a little greenery thing up there with a little deer and some pine cones. It's just a little sign that says it's the most wonderful time of the year with a little red truck and a little light. That actually, the little lantern thing, when I bought it and got it home, it never ever worked, but I just liked the way it looked, so I just kept it. And then down here, just a little sign that says Merry Christmas. Now let's head into the half bath. And then, let's see, up here, I just have a little sign that says, I'll be home for Christmas. I don't know if it'll help with the light on in here. There we go. And then down here, I just have two little plaid Christmas trees and a picture of the cat that we used to have 20 years ago. Her name was Snowball, but my husband used to call her Smelly Cat all the time. And then I just have a little tree and a house right there. And then over here, I just have a little hand towel that's plaid that kind of matches those trees. It says Joy. And then I have a little sign that says Country Christmas with the little red car and the tree on top. And then let's move over here. It's kind of hard to see because of the blinds. Sun's hitting the side of the house. That's the picture that I actually had originally in the living room last year on the shelf. And then down here I just have a wreath with a little sign in it that says Happy Holidays. And then this little leather tag that says Ho Ho Ho, which, like I said, is very hard to see because of the sun. The blinds are shut, but it's just coming through the slats of the wooden blinds. So that is the powder room. So let's head on out and head into the family room. Turn this light out. Alrighty, my friends. So now we're heading into the family room. We're going to start right here. If you all follow me on Facebook, you'll remember me hauling this wooden ladder that I had got when I was down in Leesburg, Virginia. And I just have this, it's coming up pretty bright red for some reason, but it's a darker red blanket hanging there, and I have this little wreath, and I added a few little berries to it. Just again, I'm pulling everything together with that frosted berries. And then here's this little sign. I was looking for the perfect pillow to put, because this is the basket I keep my blankets in, and I was looking for the perfect pillow to put there, and I just couldn't find what I was looking for. And I had hauled that from the Target dollar spot, and I just thought, you know what, it works. I added a little bit of greenery. I would have added some berries, but I ended up running out of berries. Maybe next year I'll find the pillow. But that's what I did there. And then we're going to head over here to the Christmas tree. And they're on a timer, so I don't have it lit. But again, I'll show you tonight what it looks like. I love this stuff that I tucked in here. I just broke it apart. I got it at Hobby Lobby. I did do a haul on it, so if you go back and look at my Hobby Lobby haul, you'll see it. I just ripped it apart, tucked it in there. It has that fake snow, and I get that fake snow without having the whole tree flocked. So I do like that. And then I just have some farmhouse country kind of feeling ornaments on here. And then I have some ribbon, two different kind of ribbon just kind of tucked in there. And I do have a wicker tree collar at the bottom. I just absolutely love that. And then here right next to the tree, this space really was difficult for me. I just could not find the pieces that I wanted to put here. See how small that sign is there? I wanted something much larger to go there that would coordinate well with the tree, and I just could not find what I was looking for. By the time I was able to get out and look for what I wanted, everything was just sold out. It just was not available. Let me know if you guys come across that as well, trying to find things. So I just threw together a couple little things that I had and just put it there. This obviously is definitely going to change next year. So anyway, that is this little spot. And then let's go to the top of the entertainment center. This pretty much stayed the same as last year. Well, pretty much it did. Well, not exactly. The tree's different there, that little flocked tree. I did have a different tree up there. I do have lights in that lantern there with the Christmas bulbs. I have some candles there. This tree is a light pre-lit tree, but the color is really off on it, so I don't like the way it looks when it's lit up. So I'm not lighting that, but that little white tree there, that little birch tree, that lights up and has a little owl that I put up there, a little reindeer. So I will, when I do the home tour, I'll definitely give you a look of what that looks like as well, lit up. So let's move over to the mantle. And then there is my mantle. I have the sign that I made last year. If you guys go back and look, you'll see I did use my Cricut and made that sign. Just had an old piece of plywood that was laying in the garage, and I love the way that turned out. This year I just added that, right here you can see the garland. I bought at Hobby Lobby. It's just the buffalo check and burlap garland. I bought another one this year, and then I just hung it around the top just to give it a finishing look up there. I did cut it a little bit because it was like too long. All right, and then here is the mantle. I did add the little pieces that I added in the tree on the garland this year. I tucked that in there just to add a little more color. I like how light that is, and it plays off the darker green. And then these candlesticks I got at Home Goods. They're Martha Stewart. I had been wanting some black candlesticks for a very long time, just in my everyday decor. And I just love the way they looked right there. I went back and forth about putting candles on it, but I think the candles would have taken away from the sign. So I just left the sticks there. And then went ahead and again added some more of that pretty frosted greenery. And then I have the boys' stockings hanging off on the side. And then I have this Merry Christmas sign. And then down here I have this little basket or dog bed. It's got that little plaid dog bed, and you see the little black, and it actually plays music and dances. I think it's so cute. I've had that for many years. And then over here, I just have another lantern from Walmart. Added a pretty bow to match and coordinate with everything. And I even coordinated the dog's bed. I put on a little Christmas blanket on the dog bed. And then over here on the end table, I just have a lantern. I added a little bow. Added a little bit of greenery to it just to pull everything together. And this was a Christmas card that I received years ago, and I just thought it was so pretty. And I put it in the picture frame, and it actually coordinates really well. Excuse my iPad right there. It really coordinates well with my coasters. And then I have these pretty pillows that I had gotten at Costco last year, and that's the reverse side of the pillows, and as you can see, the middle stocking coordinates with the back of the pillows. Here I just have this little arch with this Santa face on there. That I bought for my mom probably 30 years ago, and she always had that hanging in her living room right next to the front door. And then when they moved, she gave that to me. And then over here, I just have this picture frame, and I have pictures of the boys in the snow and Chasey Wasey. And I just have that hanging up there. Over here is my coffee table. Now, I have to be honest with you, friends. I am not happy with this. I do not like the way it ended up turning out. I searched and searched and searched for the garland that matches the mantle and the dining room table. I wanted to get one more and use it here, coordinate it all. And it was just sold out everywhere. So I just used bits and pieces of things that I already had. That's a piece of that garland that I cut that was on the sign. The lantern I had bought like 2 months ago. Added a bow. I had the little white trees. It looks okay. Put that little owl down there. It definitely will change next year. I just was not happy with it. But, you know, at some point you kind of gotta just say, okay, enough is enough, and that's what happened with this display here. So I'm hoping next year that's going to look a lot different. So that's the view, like coming from the kitchen into the family room. And I really love the way everything turned out. So now let's turn and head into the kitchen. All right, my friends, so let's go into the kitchen. I apologize, friends, in the kitchen because I have a lot of light that comes in my kitchen. I just have the buffalo check tablecloth, again, just pulling it all together. And I just have my little, little wreath here with my cloche dish here. I was trying to find some kind of Christmas type bakery item to go in there, but like I said, I struggled this year trying to find the things that I needed. Just everything was sold out. So unfortunately I didn't get that this year. And then if you all remember, this is my tier tray that I made. There is a video for that. I gotta be honest with you, it's been really, really weird not having that tall rooster wing. Because this one's so much shorter and I was so used to that rooster wing. So that's been a big adjustment, believe it or not. And then I just have some Christmas hand towels right there. And I have my little rooster that sits in the window all year round. And I just drew in there with a white chalk pen. It says, I run on coffee and Christmas cheer. Y'all know, gotta have my morning coffee. And then I have just a little tree that lights up, and I added a little owl. And then over here is just where I have my Norwax cloths in my little house year round, and I just decorated that for Christmas. And then over here, I just kind of have my little Keurig station set up. I just keep that cup there because I think it's pretty. It says comfort and joy. Then I just have some white chocolate mocha to go in the coffee, and I have a little wreath with some berries in a small little white cup. Then I have this sign says, have yourself a merry little Christmas, that's on the wall under the cabinets. And then this little tier tray here is just like a little cocoa baking kind of thing. I just have some little bowls stacked and a rolling pin and a cutting board. A little mug, and then down there just some measuring spoons and a mug, a little tree and sign. I just thought that was cute. I like the way that turned out. And then I just have this little candle here called Snowflakes and Cinnamon. And the interesting thing is it smells really good, but I cannot smell it when it's lit. But it smells good when it's not lit. Interesting. And then over here I just have a little cocoa thing set up. Just a little sign says hot cocoa and warm hugs, and a little cocoa container and just some chocolate that you can put in your cocoa. And then up here over the microwave I have this little star with the ribbon again just to pull everything together. And then we're going to move up here to the top of the fridge. I did a decorate with me video, and that's just the top there. We have like our little apple pie theme. And then lastly over here, the wall, we have the little Santa plates. I believe I've shown those in a decorating video as well. And then this sign I just finished making. This took me forever. And then after I finished it, I realized my stripes on the left-hand side were crooked. But you know what? I don't care. It still turned out beautiful. I just got a piece of wood and some trim, stained the trim, painted the wood. My hubby cut the trim for me and attached it for me. He did all that. And then it just says Christmas Blend Hot Cocoa, open daily. And there's a little cup there that has some hot cocoa in it. It says self-pour, fresh baked treats. And that is my sign. I think it turned out really, really cute. I love the way it turned out. And friends, that is it for my Christmas home tour. So stay tuned and we will go ahead and do the nighttime version now. today's video. I really hope you enjoyed my home tour. If there's anything that you have questions that I didn't go over during the video, please just leave them in the comments section. I pretty much know where most everything came from, so hopefully I can answer any questions. If there's a particular theme that you would like to see like next year, let me know. Obviously I'm not changing everything up. It gets too expensive for that, but I do plan on decorating the master bedroom next year, and I am gonna change the kitchen up a little bit more. But anyway, friends, I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as it really does help me out. And also follow me over on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. I'm very active on Instagram and Facebook. And friends, lastly, I just wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. If you have the opportunity to spend time with your family, please do so. You know, with everything going on in the world, we want to make sure that our family comes first. Also, prioritize your health. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself as well. And friends, I look forward to seeing you in the new year. I have lots of new ideas coming up, and as always, if there's something that you want to see this coming year, please leave me a message or send me a personal message if you don't want to post it public. I'm always looking for new ideas. Obviously, I want to give you guys what you want. So friends, I'm going to probably take a couple days off from posting videos, but I will be over on Facebook, so if you want to check me out over there, and Instagram, I'll be touching in on a daily basis. But friends, again, I wish you all happy holidays, and I will see you next year. Bye, friends.